Go ahead. Now you know why I love going to barbershops. And there was a time in my life I would go just about every day, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, grab a cup of coffee and see what was going on in the community and meet some real heroes. And this happens to be one, our district attorney in Beaver County, Mark Eichler, doing a great job on his beautifully coiffed hair. And he has a nice head of hair, I might add. Ladies and gentlemen, David Lozier. Mr. Lozier, the election is coming up, and I had a chance to talk to the hardest working man in Congress. I'm a big fan of Keith Rothfuss, the incumbent being challenged by Connor Lamb. First off, before we talk anything, people need to get out and vote, right?
Absolutely. This is an important election. If people want the economics to continue that this Republican president and Congress have pushed, they need to go out and vote for Republicans. If they don't want this president, they do it against. They've got to vote one way or the other. It's a critical election.
By the way, I'm going to be in for Marty Griffin at KDKA Radio on Friday from 9 to noon, and we're going to be talking a lot about the midterm elections and why it is so crucial, I believe, to continue to make America great and keep America working, especially working class, middle class jobs. But one of the things that Mr. Rothfuss and I talked about, and Bill Green, our political analyst, during the gubernatorial debate in which we were on KDK Radio between challenger Scott Wagner and the incumbent Tom Wolf, they too were talking a lot about it in Hershey, is the opioid epidemic. And there is no one who has worked as hard as this man, along with Tony Guy, our sheriff's department in Beaver County and the state police of Pennsylvania, trying to eradicate it, to help all of those dealing with it in places like Gateway, Rehab, the great police departments in and around our region. So I know the fight continues,
Yes.
but are we winning the fight?
We're making a lot of headway. When fentanyl started to replace heroin back in, say, June of 2016, we were just slapped hard. We had a 175% increase in overdose deaths, a dramatic increase in overdoses. Since then, because of Narcan in the police cars and because of good life-saving efforts and good education, our overdose death rate has gone down. Our overdose level is pretty flat. We've made a lot of drug prosecutions. We've probably prosecuted over 20 cases in Beaver County alone for drug delivery resulting in death. We're hitting them hard.
Someone once said you will not imprison your way out of addiction.
Right.
You believe that as well. Tell me what you're doing to keep people out of prison, and how is that working, dealing with folks suffering from addiction? And he said many months ago in KDKA Radio with me in the studio, and I've used it many times talking to clinical experts and to people involved in all sides of the opioid epidemic, and that is, it's the football player that tweaks his shoulder. It's the person who goes to the dentist for his wisdom teeth being removed. It's that construction worker who's 50 years of age, has a hip replacement. It's the senior who has a joint replacement. These are good people who fall on bad times and become addicted to a drug that many people believe within 7 days, if you do not follow the instructions, you can become addicted to it. So tell me what you're doing to keep people out of prison, and how is that working?
What we're doing is we're very carefully separating the drug dealer from the drug addict. And if we confirm a person is a drug addict with a non-violent record, we're offering them treatment on their first court date. And right now we have over 270 people who have gone through our program in Beaver County in the last 18 months. We have a 70% success rate of people completing the program, about 150 to 180 days, completing it with 4 clean urines at the end, completing programs, doing inpatient treatment. Wonderful success rate.
Next time you see him on television, or maybe with me, I know you're going to say, boy, he really has a nice haircut, doesn't he?
Thanks, Mark.
I absolutely have the utmost respect for him. And listen, if you're out there and you're dealing with what we're talking about, you're not alone. Reach out and get help. David Lozier, District Attorney, Beaver County, your Pratte Pack. Later tonight, Casa de Emmanuel. Lots more to come. Stay with us. Good afternoon.
Thank you.